MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2 games to 1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jacob Degrom is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob Degrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Corey Seager. In previous duels with Degrom, he brings a .353 batting line. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
That is first.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the fastball misses high and away. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Betts stands at first with 1 out. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Davis is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. This one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here's the 3-2 from him. Lying toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
So here's Pete Alonso. He swings and grounds it to short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. In the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-1, here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. The 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 1 inning in the books here. The Mets lead this one 1-0. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This one runs a little too far in, ball two.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Here's the first pitch to him. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gavin Lusk would be next. Three and one. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball four. Already two walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already two walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready with the 1-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers lead. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Pitch on the way. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. That's coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off with the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Jacob Degrom, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's quickly 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Rosario is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And not tagging will retreat to second base.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First delivery to him on the way. Cano is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from it.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Walker Buehler. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Windup and the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off, so As a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball one. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Grounded back up the middle, and this is bobbled now by Cano, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 40, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Inning set to get underway, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. Snap throw from the catcher, but he threw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. 1 pitch on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Second baseman, Gavin.
At the plate now, Gavin Lusk, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the stretch. This one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went